stream dropped and I don't know why. It just kind of happened. I wasn't touching my phone or anything and just kind of shit out. I'm hoping that it's not like the last time this happened where it just kept shitting out and then I had to do system updates. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna let folks from the drop stream find the new chat and the new live. It's really shit when this kind of thing happens, but you know, we gotta work with what we got. All right, welcome back. What was I talking about? I think I was talking about fucking futon mattresses or some shit. Oh well, yeah, sorry guys, unfortunately my last stream just fucking dropped completely, and if it happens again, I'm just gonna be done, so yeah, sometimes that's them breaks. Anyway, I guess that'll be part one, where I'm just van-splaining van life to you. And now if you have any questions, if you are thinking about moving into a van or you've been living in a van and you're looking for pro tips, I have over 10 years of van dwelling experience. Now's your time. Now's your chance to ask stupid questions, and I will answer them and try not to be mean or condescending, even though I probably might be. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess TJ Culpepper asks, where do you poop? I poop directly on my windshield every time. My preferred method is to squat with my heels to the edge of the top of the windshield and poop directly down in between the windshield wipers so that not all of it gets cleared off completely. And yeah, that's where I usually poop, or right onto the engine block most of the time. No, I'm just kidding. Bury your poop, everyone. Just if you're pooping outside, make sure you dig down 6 inches and with your little trowel. If you don't have a fucking trowel in your vehicle, you should have one. That is one thing that every fucking rubber tramp, van lifer, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, should have. Small shovel, carry it, bury your shit. Or yeah, if you have an indoor toilet in an RV or whatever, some people will like just dump their black water where they think that, you know, it's in the middle of the desert or the woods, and that's like super rude. Like, I mean, yeah, bury it or take it to a proper black water receiving facility. Hey, thanks, Sequoia Lansford. I appreciate that so much. That's awesome. KC Jackson says, I live in a big tent. I'm high class. I shit in a bucket. Lol. Very high class. Very upper crust. Very upper crust. I'm sure. I bet you even buy the peat moss too. You bougie ass fucking bitch. That peat moss though, like that's fancy shit. And if you're like actually doing composting toilet stuff, like it's kind of cool because, you know, once you fill the bucket after a few days, you can go and drive up to a nice tree and dig a big hole to bury your composting stuff. dump it down that hole, and then that tree will get all those nutrients from your poop and the peat moss. And I don't know, I think that's really kind. It's kind for the tree. It's a lot kinder than dumping your shit out like in the open where it can get people sick or whatever. I personally, for shitters, I use like ash, and kitty litter is fine. It's, but yeah, anyway. Ravel to Expand asked, has anyone ever came up to your van to harass you? Yes, that is a thing that you can expect to happen when you're living in a van. Sometimes you'll park somewhere that seems like you're not bothering anybody, and then some fucking angry ass person will come pounding on your window and say like, this is my property, you're not allowed to be here. Or the cops will fucking start banging on your van and tell you you can't be there. It happens every now and then, so always have like a backup plan. It doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. And sometimes, you know, you got to be mindful where you park. Like, I've never had it happen to me, but I've heard tons of horror stories from people that I personally know that have been woken up and held at gunpoint in their vehicles. That's why it's nice to have curtains up so they can't see you or where you're at. And just, yeah, always have a fucking backup plan. Oops. Buzzed Mosquito says, this is a Walmart bag. That's gross, man. If you have the energy to shit in a fucking thin-ass plastic shopping bag inside of the place that you sleep, then I guess, you know, do you, man. But fuck that. No thank you. Casey Jackson, I would be embarrassed to be that scared to shit outside, but yeah. You do you. Sorry you're afraid of trees. Benning says, here in Germany, it's forbidden to sleep in your camper on public roads more than one day. That sucks. What a fucking drag. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's like people in the world don't want to leave room for people that are going to live how they want to live. They want to have a monopoly on your existence. And if you're going to exist somewhere, they want to be collecting money off of it, which is, I think that sucks. So, being a vagabond, being a vagrant, being a tramp, being a traveler is actually an act of resistance. It's political dissent. I was reading this article on, when was it? Shit. Maybe I should share that in my fucking Patreon when I remember what that article was. But there was laws. No, I can't remember the fucking details well enough to actually, whatever. Anyway, the word vagrant comes from these laws that were created to make people have to work within society and, you know, get real jobs and join the labor force. And anybody that didn't do that and didn't have like a home, an address to work, like have while they work, were called a vagrant, and it was illegal to be one. And you could get like cited or jailed or even tortured just for not having an address. So, yep, being a vagrant is an act of resistance. Aaron, you like my shirt? Thanks. It's Desert Nights. Good stuff. Man, I can't believe my original live stream dropped. That's pretty bullshit. Well, whatever. I'm gonna talk for another few minutes, and my last the first part of the stream was like a good 35-40 minutes already. So anyway, yeah, you got questions about life or my favorite things that I've used in the past, amenities. I guess I could have made like a fucking list of things that I've tried, and I should have wrote down a list of things I've tried. Like literally though, I mean, I already kind of went over all the things that you really need. Like you really don't need as much shit as you think that you do. And you can get away with just like a basic battery bank, 100-watt solar panel. I like to use my computer as my gaming system and entertainment center. Just like a little laptop, rebuilt Dell Latitude. I've been using those for years. They're cheap, easy to come by, and they can run video games like Fallout New Vegas, which I like to play, or other PC games. And yeah, I use it to watch TV and stuff. I use my track phone from Walmart as my hotspot so I can watch cartoons. And otherwise, I'll park outside of a place that has free Wi-Fi, like out the back of a McDonald's or a Walmart, and just connect to the Wi-Fi there on my computer and just like lay out all day and watch my cartoons, get stoned, and run into the store every now and then to go get sodas or beers or snacks and shit. And that's my idea of a nice relaxing day in. And yeah, between that and the phone, like I can do my live streams, and I don't actually need to like go. It used to be when I first hit the road that if you wanted to get power, you would have to go and like post up at a fucking restaurant or a coffee shop or McDonald's or some shit, and like plug in your shit there, which was super annoying, and I fucking hated it. Like, I hate sitting in a McDonald's anyway, or Starbucks. Like, I loathe it. I feel like it degrades me. I'm too good for McDonald's. So I really do like that it's a lot easier to obtain and use solar panels now, and they're designed a lot more efficiently as well. Like I even have a little solar panel in my backpack for when I'm backpacking, and now I never have to go and track down a fucking McDonald's or plug in outside of a fucking gas station and sit there. Like I always hated doing that shit, and yeah, it's nice to not have to. So a little solar power system is good. Investing in a really nice cooler will do wonders for you. Hey, Mama D is in chat. What's up? Thanks for joining. Oh, hey, Charity. Thanks for the kickdown. I really appreciate you. And it looks like we got... I'm going to very carefully take a look at my notifications here. We got a kickdown from Styles. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Susan Boston just became our newest patron. Let me just write your name down in my little book here real quick. Oh, wow, and I got nice fat kickdown from Amy Sorry. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's in Texas. Thanks so much. Fuck yeah. You guys are fucking excellent. Thank you so much. I'm trying to save up over this month so that I can drive my car back up to Minnesota and possibly park it again for a little while and do the backpacking thing, and maybe ride some more trains. So we'll see how that goes. But for right now, I'm happy sitting here and doing doing what I can to help folks around here during this time of year. I may stick around for hurricane season. We'll see how that pans out. Style says, I only wish I could give more. Oh, you're so sweet, dude. Thank you so much. Like, fucking, you guys are great. In Texas says, gas money costs $83 to fill up the truck today. For sure. Fuck yeah. Ava Moon says, thanks for everything you share, Cornelius. Kevin says, stop by STL, crash my studio. Holly says, missing you, Corn. Thanks for the videos. Aw, geez, I miss you too. I can't wait to see you again this winter. I'll be heading back probably around November. So, yeah, we'll kick it then. Look forward to it. Kevin says, my van costs $120-ish. That's awesome, man. Fuck yeah. Sometimes you can find, like, some of the best vehicles I've ever had were, like, stupid cheap. And after a few fixes, like, I didn't expect them to last more than a few months, and they lasted for years. So it really depends. If you do your research and you learn how to kind of... If you're gonna do van life, if you're gonna live in a vehicle, it's imperative that you do at least a rudimentary amount of studying about basic mechanics and machine maintenance. After all, that's like your whole world, right? Like, if you don't know how to change your own oil and you're trying to live in a fucking van, then, like, get your shit together. If you don't know how to change a tire or jump a vehicle and you're trying to live in a van, get your shit together, okay? Like, come on now. If you don't know how to do, like, basic maintenance, if you don't check your tire pressure, your fluids, like, you figure it out, do it, because you can't afford to have somebody just, like, thinking about that shit for you. Like, you're gonna be out in the middle of nowhere, like, unless you're a rich person cosplaying as a fucking tramp and you can just, like, take your fucking, I don't know, your fucking top of the line Sprinter van every month to go and get, like, checked up and get your fluids topped off for you. If you can afford to not think about it, then cool, but you're not really doing van life. I'm sorry. You're just not. I'm sorry. If you're like one of those wealthy ass fucking hashtag Sprinter van lifers, don't know how to change your own fucking oil, don't pick up hitchhikers, and don't give money to home bums, then you ain't doing fucking van life. I'm sorry. You're not. You're just not. You're cosplaying. It's true. Get mad. Die mad. Benning says, I randomly stumbled to your channel last year. Like it. Nice to catch you live again. Much love overseas to everyone. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate you. Thanks for joining us too. I love it when folks from other countries stop in as well and give their input, because, you know, all I know is the US of fucking A, and things are different in other places. Charity the Rarity says, at least you think about this in advance and are smart. Most find out the hard way. So I see, like, tons of video, like, YouTube channels where they're like, hi, we're Betty and Casey, and we just love each other so much, and we sold our house to buy this fucking van, and we spent like $25,000 on outfitting it for whatever, and now we've got this brand new Instagram and our brand new YouTube channel. We're going to take you along for the ride on our fun, whimsical adventures. And then, like, you'll see videos that they make, like, months later saying, like, I tried van life and quit because it sucks, and here's why. Here's the real scoop on why you don't want to move into a van. It's like, you guys, you really thought it was going to be all cute and fun? You didn't think you were going to spend a lot of your time sitting in a Walmart parking lot? Okay. I want to see fucking... There's a lot of van life memes online. I guess maybe I'll try and find them and post them, but, like, you know, it's like there's this one that's like, a picture of some like super clean cut white couple with their super nice van, and they're like, let us take you on the adventure of a lifetime, like, and then there's a picture where like you can tell it's like photoshopped where it's like, you know, their feet sticking out of the back of the bed and the back doors are open, and like the original picture of course was like some beautiful fucking beach somewhere, but then like somebody photoshops a fucking Walmart parking lot in there, like, such a sight to behold. Hashtag van life. Like, yeah, you're gonna be sitting in parking lots a lot, and sometimes you get rousted by cops, and sometimes your van will break down in the middle of nowhere in shitty weather, and you're gonna be fucking miserable. And that's just the way it is. If you're not used to being outside a lot too, then you're not gonna have a good time. Like, get used to being outside a lot, because that's, you know, that's where it's at. That's what you're doing. The van is just, you know, it's just your vehicle. It takes you to the cool places, and then you go hiking and camping and stuff so that you don't get bored sitting in a van. Jamie says, do you ever worry about someone stealing your van or from your van when you move away from it? I mean, yeah, mostly I worry about it getting towed though. Like that would be a fucking nightmare. My shit, I always buy like, you know, vans that kind of look like shitmobiles. So people just look at it and they know that I'm poor. So that's my natural defense, is poverty. If you don't look like you got shit to steal, like, and that's the thing, my stuff is only worth something to me. It's yeah, it's like most of my stuff is like partially broken and requires other things in order for it to work properly. Like, none of my stuff you could get any money for. Crystal Moon says, oh my god, you're live. I haven't been on a lot or seen your videos in a while. This is awesome. Yeah, I've been trying to go live more days than not. Maybe not every day, because I mean, I'm trying to, like, that's the goal. I want to do live stream every day, but some days I'm just not feeling it. Like the last couple of days, I was just not feeling like talking to a bunch of people on camera. Adam Owen says, Starbucks or Dutch Brothers? Dutch Brothers, man. Fuck yeah. But if I have the choice, I'm just going to make my own coffee out the back of my fucking van. Kim's Nature Channel says Folgers, right? Or, yeah, instant coffee. Then you just put it in your little water bottle and shake it up, and you got instant cold brew. All right, folks. Let's take a minute for a few more questions, and I will answer a few, and I'm gonna fuck off pretty soon here because I got some other shit that I got to do today. So if you're looking into moving into a van, or you live in a van and you would like to borrow some of my expertise, then now is your time. I will take your questions. F. Ed says, do you still have your bus? Yes, I do. All right, Captain Grimm. Thanks for the help today. I appreciate you. Andy PDX kicked down says, loving the content, Corn. I'm so glad, man. I'm very glad that you enjoy. Jamie asked, do you think the U.S. is particularly suited for van life? I don't know, man. Like, the U.S. isn't particularly suited for fucking anything, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, you kind of have to do what you want to, despite the U.S. government trying to fuck with you. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. But if you stick around where there's not as many people, then you don't have to deal with them. So that's what I typically do, is try to stick to more open spaces. Kim's Nature Channel says, I've been looking at doing a van up for myself, but as a woman of a certain age, I need my damn AC. Yeah, or you could try and stick to places that aren't super hot. You know, a lot of people will chase desirable weather, go north for the summer and south for the winter. Just a thought. That's why people snowbird instead of, you know, trying to fight nature, they just follow it. Cindy says, love your content and all the advice. It's so important for people to listen. Some of this could mean life or death situations. It can, yeah. Like, and if you are idealizing a certain lifestyle without addressing the reality and the challenges of it, then you're just setting yourself for a fucking hard time. Jimmy the Drunk made a kick down, says, life is good. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Fuck yeah. James Ellis says, I really like you that you're so real about everything. Keep it up. God bless. Stay safe. Stay free. Sure thing, man. No problem. Sharon says, you're so right about pre-trip your vehicle and bring an umbrella. I'm not sure what that means, but thanks. Casey says, I'm really not scared of trees. Okay. That's cool. Oh, right. From earlier. You were really bothered about that, huh? Okay. Making Magic Fishing says, what up, cheese dogs? Oh, here we go. Bing, bing, bing. We got a winner today. Somebody, again, every time, every single live stream that I do, somebody asks me if I'm ever going back to Slab City. Every single fucking live stream, somebody asks me that. Yes, I live there. That's where my address is. Stop fucking asking. We've got a golden ticket. Somebody asked the question you always ask. Jamie says, what do you think office dwellers can learn from van lifers? I think the main thing that you can learn is that you don't need all of the shit that they tell you that you need. All of your electronic implements, all of your fucking doodads and like things that they sell you that they invented to make your life easier actually just gum up your fucking life and give you more shit to worry about. Like you don't need a million different electronic fucking appliances in your kitchen. You really don't. Like, you can make everything that you need with on just a stovetop. That's all you fucking need. You don't need a microwave. You don't need a fucking toaster. You don't need a fridge. You don't need an air fryer. You don't need a fucking pizza cooker. You have a fucking oven that cooks pizzas. Like, you don't need fucking, you don't need electronic water heaters. You have a fucking stove. That's what they're for. You know, like, you don't need all of those fucking things. Get rid of them. Throw them away. Fuck. Nobody needs them. Get the fuck out of here. All those things that you think you need, you don't need. You really don't. I actually got away with, like, exclusively cooking over fires for, like, the first 6 years of my time on the road and, like, living out of a van. I just would, like, find somewhere and build a small fire and put my little cooking grate over it and make my coffee in the morning, make my dinner at night, and, you know, eat shit out of the can during the middle of the day or whatever. Like, yeah, you don't need as much as you think that you do. Get rid of your fucking Keurigs, too. Fuck Keurigs. Stupid as hell. You know, like, I get a lot of, especially with, like, food distros, a lot of times there's these little Keurig cups that they give away for free because, like, nobody's buying them or whatever. They end up at distros a lot. And what people don't know is that it's just got regular fucking coffee in it. You just crack those open and pour them in your regular coffee filter and make coffee with them. You don't need the damn machine for it. It's a fucking scam. Slab City Life says, I remember that van. Yeah, that was Vango 2, I think. in the picture. Casey Jackson says, "Well, I don't want you to think of that. I'm weird. Don't get me wrong, but scared of trees weird." Casey, I don't know how to say this in like a polite way, but I don't really like know you or think of you at all. So like, I don't know why you care about what I think of you, because I'm like, yeah, I didn't even remember about the tree thing until you like kept mentioning it. So yeah, other people don't think about you as much as you think that they do. And once you rip that Band-Aid off, life gets a lot fucking easier. So don't worry about it. Jimmy the Drunk says kick down for Casey Jackson. Casey, Jimmy has your back, buddy. Adam Owens got a kick down. Gave me a kick down for Next Dutch Brothers on me. Thanks for the content. Fuck yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Fuck yeah. Beach Bum says, I lived for 5 years cooking on a single burner. Fuck yeah, bingo, buddy. That's really all you need. It really is. Doodads. Yodi and me says, no, the library burned, remember? Yeah, I'm never going back to Slab City. My home burned down and Slab City got sold to the mafia. All the rumors are true. Slab City never existed at all. And it's a myth. We've been making it up this whole time to give you false hope in freedom. It doesn't exist. I bought Slab City and I sold it to the lithium miners. Now I'm a billionaire. David H says, what about a gas-powered margarita mixer? You don't need it, but damn, it's handy. That sounds like it takes up a lot of space for like only doing one thing. That's the thing like that a lot of people don't get. You want to get stuff that does like a lot of different things. Sometimes, you got to like really, really simplify. And actually, I rolled around with a hand crank blender for a good while, and I used it all the time for smoothies and shit. That's when I was on more of like a health kick. I mean, I'm still on a health kick, but yeah, I was doing smoothies a lot, and it's good because you get a little exercise cranking the handle and stuff. But also you got to carry the ice for it too. I mean, it's not hard to go and get a bag of ice at a gas station when you want to do that. But yeah, I don't know. I think if you can find a version of things, if you're like, I want to commit to this ridiculous thing that I'm going to carry with me in my van because I live for margaritas and that's just me and that's what I choose. Yeah, try look into alternatives to ridiculous appliances that take up a ton of space because yeah, hand crank blender is a lot more versatile too. I was making hummus with that thing as well. Tips or tricks on how to stay cool in the heat. Find a good shade tree. Drink a lot of water. Styles says, great one, much to think about. Catch you later. Thanks for joining us today, Styles. Appreciate you. Beach Bum says, I've been thinking about buying an inverter. Yeah, an inverter is like something that you need in a van if you're gonna plug your shit in. And then even if you don't have like a solar system, you can still, while your van is running, you can still plug in your phone and charge it. And then you don't have to go leech power at a fucking gas station or something. Hey, Mad Maxin. Nice to see you again, buddy. Fuck yeah. I am actually getting ready to fuck off pretty soon here. So if you folks like the content, you want to see more of it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I want to see more thumbs up. So spank those fucking thumbs. And yeah, fucking spank that shit. Same way you spank your hams all night. I know you do. because you're a bunch of filthy fucking reprobates. You know it's true. No shame. No shame in your game, fuckers. Also, if you would like to join my Patreon, I'm going to take a quick look here and see if anybody else has made any pledges or kicked down on my Venmo, PayPal. Let's see. Nope. But if you would like to, there are links in the description to my Venmo, PayPal, Patreon. There's t-shirts, and there is a Discord server, which I implore you to join, and you can share your own experiences about van life, or maybe you travel by motorcycle, which is also really fucking cool and even more minimalist. Or maybe you're interested in that and you want to talk about it. Or maybe you just want to go and meet all the cute people that hang out in there and post a selfie in the powder room. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I got some shit to do. Any last questions? I'll give you a minute. Van life. Gentrifying homelessness. We're gonna buy a van and live in it like a homeless person, but we're gonna spend $230,000. Gonna buy a van. Let's see. We're gonna buy a Sprinter van. We're gonna spend as much money on it as we can. We're gonna take a lot of pictures at all the national parks and post them to our Instagram. Van life. Van life. I spent $1,000 on a mattress for my wife. Van life. Van life. I bought a fridge and a toilet and a black water tank, and I shit in my van. I shit in my van. I paid $200,000 for my van, and I shit in my van. I shit in my van. Van life. Van life. Van life with my wife on Instagram. Instagram. I got my hashtag van life on my Instagram. There we go. That's a banger. Fund it. That's a wrap. All right. Well, I'm gonna fuck off. Thanks so much. Enjoy your hashtag van life on your Instagram. Actually, you can follow my Instagram. There's a link in the description. All right. Catch you later. Bye.